joining us for another Legacy Travel Top 5 video. And this time we are talking about reasons or ways to work with a travel advisor. And when I did this list, I did it based specifically on Legacy Travel Advisors, but it can be that or travel advisors in general. And so today we've got Leslie back with us, and this is Lori's first one. Lori is the sales manager for us here at Legacy Travel. So if y'all don't mind, I'm going to kick us off with this.
All right, go for it.
Football season, kickoff, that kind of thing.
I get it.
Okay, so my number 5 is, I hate the word, especially with us, because we're not going to be the cheapest option or cheaper or anything like that. You don't want to go to the cheapest doctor, the cheapest lawyer, you want to get the best one. But a lot of times working with one of my advisors is going to save you money in the long run. And there's several reasons for that. They're going to know the areas, know where to get the best bang for the buck. Also, with some of the trips we book, specifically cruises, we have a process to where we're continually checking the price, even after you booked. And the advisor will get a notification saying, hey, that trip went down. And then we go into negotiation mode. We go to the tour operator or the cruise line, and we try and figure out what we can do to get the lower price. Sometimes it's money back. Usually they resist that, and they try to give maybe onboard credit or an upgrade, something like that. But anyway, working with one of my advisors will typically probably going to save us money in the long run, though we don't really advertise that because we don't want to be considered cheap. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is that we're here with you every step of the way. A lot of people think that, once the sale is done, you're done with us, which that is not the case. We are here with you before, during, and after travel 24/7. Now, it may not be me with you 24/7. There may be a 24/7 number that you contact, but we have someone with you every step of the way, every step of the process. And that's not to say if you book your trip for next December now, obviously I'm not going to email you or call you every day, but if you have questions, comments, concerns, I am here to answer those every step of the way. And then closer to travel, we're more in contact. We check in with you during travel, so it's not just like the sale is done and we're done. We're here every step of the entire process.
And let me jump in on that. Right now, when this video is being recorded, our after hours number that we use, it is actually my wife's cell phone number. So this isn't some third party random call center. You're getting the vice president of the company, and you're getting somebody that knows what they're doing, and also call for really important reasons. If you can wait until morning, please. What is your number 5?
I took a little bit different approach with just my number 5, and I'm going to say things that our travel advisors wish you knew would be to get travel insurance to protect yourself. Nobody ever thinks that anything is going to go wrong and it's going to be the vacation of their life and all that, and we fully expect that to happen. But the truth of the matter is, every once in a while things come up, and so we just want what's best for you. Little things like, say you're traveling in Europe and you fall down some steps and break your leg or your ankle or whatever it is. Sorry.
I have a broken ankle right now.
What do you do? People don't think that through. So protect yourself, because we're here. We want to make sure it's the best experience possible, and that's through protection as well.
Yeah, it's always a little awkward because we feel like travel insurance is so important. But the way we talk about it, there's no way to talk about it where you're not making it sound like a after a warranty thing, that we're all trying to avoid.
Right.
And so this is something that they're just trying to protect the client on. It's a little bit of a pain on our side. So we'd love if that problem went away entirely and we never dealt with travel insurance again and no one ever got hurt, but that's not reality.
Yeah.
Can you kick us off for number 4?
Yes, number 4, we build relationships. So, yeah. So what I love about that is that, if you're going somewhere and it's your honeymoon anniversary, or you just haven't been out of the country in a year, we like to let the resorts know that you're coming, that you're our special clients, that you're traveling with Legacy Travel, because I tell my clients all the time, if I don't hear a word from you in destination, that is a successful trip, because it means things are going right, you're having a great time, you're not checking email, you're just enjoying yourself. So that's the goal. We want to set everything up, make sure the resort knows you're coming, make sure they know what you're celebrating. So having built those relationships with suppliers, with hoteliers, it's really important, especially while you're traveling, because yeah, it just helps us get the word across that our clients are coming, and they just help you have a really good time in destination.
And the reason that I chuckle when you brought that up is that one thing that I say, I believe my team will say ad nauseum, is I say that this is a relationship business. And so when we're at staff meetings, we're talking to them, I talk about this being a relationship business, I probably get 11 or 12 eye rolls at the same time. They're so sick of me hearing them saying that. But anyway, it warms my heart to hear you bring it up. Miss Lori, what you got for number 4?
My number 4 was Leslie's number 5, and that is that our travel advisors are available before, during, and after your trip. There's so many things that come up every step of the way, and they're here for you, and we make it very easy. We have texting, emails. Everybody works together in the office, so even when the advisor isn't here, we have people that are here. So, and like Philip said, if nothing else, then Kathy's on the end of the call as well. So that's my number 4.
Fantastic. Mine is going to be, and I've already forgotten it. Let me look at it. Oh yeah, actually it's about you. Yeah. So whenever we have a vacation happen, a trip happen, Lori is usually the one that's going to call you and say, how did things go? You know, what was the good, the bad, the ugly? How did, you know, what worked, what didn't work? And we're obviously very interested in how this affected you, and that is the primary reason for the call. At the same time, she's entering that information into our database. And every month, my advisors get a report that they go over that shows all the trips that traveled the previous month, I think, or maybe the month before, but anyway, a monthly report, and it shows the feedback of what was said, the beginning of it. They can click on it to get the full thing if they need more details, but it's listed by the name of the trip. So it's usually going to be the hotel name, the cruise ship name, that kind of stuff. But so they are getting the feedback for all the trips that happen at Legacy Travel, and it keeps them up to date on what's working, what's not working. Because it is cyclical. You may have a really strong resort that's doing great, management changes, all of a sudden we start getting bad reports, and my advisors get up to date on it, and then they start cooling on that resort and say, okay, that's not the one for us to do, or we contact the resort and find out what's happening. But these guys are reading the feedback on every single trip that goes, and every one that we get the feedback from. So when you get the call from Lori, give her your feedback. If you got a message from her, either text her, email her, call her, but get the feedback, because it helps all of us with that. And now it's number 3, but before we go to number 3, let's get this week's travel hack.
Hola, I'm Leslie, and I'm here at the fabulous Namale Resort and Spa in Fiji, and my specialties are Australia, Disney, destination weddings, honeymoons, and group travel. One travel hack that I find extremely useful is always having an external phone battery with me. You never know when you're not going to have an outlet and your phone's dead, or maybe you're in another country where the outlets and the chargers don't match. Having extra battery to power your phone is so helpful. Also, at night or during the day, when you do find a charger and an outlet that work together, you can plug this into that and then your phone into this, so you're charging the battery and your phone at the same time. Hope this helps in your future adventures. See you later. Bye.
All right, we're back. So number 3, and Laura, you're going to kick us off for number 3?
Yes, my number 3 is and this is straight from my husband actually. He's like, my time is valuable. So your time is valuable, and this is our livelihood. That this is what we do. We live and breathe it. So don't stress yourself out trying to do something on your own, and you can easily get burned in the process. Let us do it for you. Not get burned, but help you out.
We do it every day,
Yeah.
and so things that may take a lot of research on your end, my guys may know off the top of their head. So yeah, it's a good point. Time is valuable. Time is the thing that I have the most difficulty giving up. It's something I'm very borderline stingy with. Mine is, in this day and age, you've got a segment of the of bookings that are booked through, let's say, one of the big online travel companies. You have some that are booked direct with the supplier, some that are booked with travel advisors. It's very interesting. With us, the these cruise lines, these general managers of properties, they don't want to make my guys angry. And the deal is that when they're dealing with the big online travel agency, they've got a contract. And so if X happens, Y is the result. And if they're oversold, they will walk their passenger and they only have to provide them XYZ. It's all in the contract. There's no emotion. There's nothing in there. There are no repercussions. It's all spread out black and white. Not the case with my guys. And my guys, like I said earlier, they will tend to, based on feedback, steer our customers different places based on how the resort's performing. So these general managers, they don't want the human contact of getting a call from Leslie saying, "What are you doing? Why are you messing with my client?"
Because I will.
And I have talked to so many general managers, and they're like, "Wait, we're oversold." It's either the direct booking that's getting walked, or it's going to be the online travel agency because they don't care. That's a contract. I have to give them what we believe is an equitable room at some other property. But with the travel advisor, good gosh, no, because I am going to hear about it, and then I got to try to win their business back. So just know that if things aren't going well, my advisors or Lori or Kathy are really jumping on the general managers of the cruise lines about it, and they think it's serious because they know that we move business based on how they're performing. So my advisors are very nice people. Don't get on their bad side if you're a general manager or a cruise line person, because they take defending their customers very seriously. What's your number 3?
My number 3, when using an advisor, I think it's healthy to know that we actually visit the places that we're sending you. Now, I'm not saying I've been all over the world because it's a big world out there, but if I haven't been somewhere, then one of my colleagues has, or another colleague has, and it's a very big team atmosphere in this office. So when I have a client, one of my, a repeat clients that comes to me and they want to go somewhere where I personally haven't been, they can obviously choose to use another specialist who's been to that destination. Or, since I know you as my client, I can get with my colleague, kind of go over some important factors about what you're looking for, and then I can present you with the best options for you. So I think it's important to know that we actually do get out and we travel. It's required from our bosses. They like to send us places so that we are, giving you the best possible vacation. We're sending you to the destinations that fit what you're looking for, and we're not just picking out of a hat randomly and saying, this is where you should go. So I think that's really important to know.
And as the one that makes the budgets and exceeds the budget sometimes, and I also have the opportunity that I consult with other agency owners. Legacy Travel spends an inordinate amount of money sending our people places. The goal is to send someone to 3 to 5 destinations a year, 3 to 5 different trips a year, and that number is going to vary based on the type of trip it is. The bigger the trip, you may go down to 3 trips at that point. But no, we take it very seriously. The best way to get knowledge is to go there yourself. So we spend a lot on that. So now we're at number 2, and this is going to be a little bit boring because it's the same thing you did. They consult with each other, and you're not getting just one of them. It is really interesting to me. For people that have been in our office, it's like an open office spread where we don't have cubicles. Everybody can hear everybody, and that's the way I want it. And sometimes I just sit back and listen. The amount of travel knowledge that's thrown around between them, they don't even realize. It's like getting a master's class in travel just by sitting in the office, hearing them throw around, well, do this, don't do that. I'm going to this Hawaii Island, my client's going to this Hawaii Island. Anybody know the GM at this place? They're throwing around information all the time. It's less than 100% correct. If you're getting one of them, you're getting all of them. I think there probably is a good strategy to maybe sticking with the advisor that you know and let them consult with the Hawaii, the Europe specialist, whoever it is. But it's your call. Either way you want to do it, it's fine with us. But yeah, if you get one of them, you get all of them.
Yeah.
But you're number 2.
My number 2. So Lori mentioned it earlier, we save you time, and it's not necessarily just during the booking process, although we do save you a lot of time because you can spend, I don't know about you, but I go down a black hole of the internet sometimes and I don't even know how I got there. So sometimes that can happen with travel if you click on one site and it takes you to another. So we don't want that for you. You bring to us what you need and what you're looking for, and we take care of the rest, from putting the package together to suggesting the right destinations. But it's not even after the trip is booked, it's sending you packing tips and travel reminders and last minute reminders, how to check in for your flight, what to remember during traveling, call your credit card company. So it's saving you all that time. Also, you mentioned stress, not just during the booking process, but even once you're booked, we save you time in the whole process of leading up to your trip and taking it. So I think that's huge because I don't know about you, but my time is very valuable, and I like to think yours is too. So I think saving your time is invaluable.
I agree.
You're going to be shocked to hear my number 2.
Uh-oh. Down sit
It's
down.
a relationship.
Wow, relationship business. Wow, I'm getting,
Yeah.
I'm getting a little misty.
What I will add to it
Unfortunately, I don't have
is,
any.
besides just our relationship that we have with hotels and we have it with suppliers, with tour operators, with experts. That's a huge advantage. Experts that are in this profession that we can just gain knowledge from and helps us. You know, and we have business managers that come by the office all the time and tell us all the promotions going on with their companies, with their new products. We're hearing it firsthand, and then we have a relationship with those people. So it just really is to your advantage, just the kind of relationships that we have.
Hey, it's a special day. I'm
Yeah.
good. What's your number 1?
My number 1, bottom line, covering everything we've already covered, is we want what's best for you. A lot of people have a misconception that, you know, we're going to steer you in one direction or another based on numbers or sales. That is not the case. If we're suggesting travel insurance, it's because it's what's best for you. If it's maybe traveling during a different season, maybe outside of hurricane season, or during hurricane season to another destination, it's because it's what's best for you. I think that's what, in my mind, it always comes down to what's going to serve you as a client and make you happy at the end of the day and make your vacation a success. So that's bottom line number 1 is we're always in it for what's best for you.
Very nice. Your number 1.
My number 1 is our advisors are very well traveled, and like Philip said, we all go on 3 to 5 ish trips a year. But when you think about it, everybody in our office, when we're sharing what we've learned, we're highlighting everything, we're letting you know the do's and the don'ts. It's like we've all traveled. Like this year alone, we've had Australia and Fiji and Iceland and Cuba and all Europe all over the place. And Africa. I mean, it's like we've all been there this year because somebody in the office has. Not to mention the normal, you know, Mexico and Jamaica and Punta Cana. We've just all been there regularly. So it's to your advantage, and we share everything with each other. We go over all these trips at least once a month, but as soon as we get back as well. So you really do have an advantage of just the knowledge that the travel advisors have of every place they've been.
As an example, Lori, you took 5 of our advisors, 5 advisors to Jamaica to go check out some hotels a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we do that every now and then.
Sorry,
when she's
Leslie,
doing
you
that.
weren't
I was
invited.
not one of them.
And yeah, you know, and it's a good education, and they have
Yeah.
fun too. You know, I always get a little worried when I hear the stories. I get terrified, like this one where I've heard a word, so that terrifies me. So someday I'll hear what happened on that trip, but you know, it won't be right anytime soon, I know. Okay, my number 1. This is going to sound like I'm disagreeing with Leslie, but
Oh, no.
bear with me on this, because I do come around. I end up with her point, and like I do so many times. Unfortunately, I cheated a little bit because I mashed a bunch into this last one. But
Well, you have to say it.
the last one is that my travel advisors, their compensation is based on what they sell. And so the reason you need to know that is that it really isn't fair to come spend pounds payable, spend a couple of hours on her researching stuff, and then you going somewhere else and booking it to save $100. That just isn't fair. You're not being fair to my advisors by doing that. The reason I'm really bringing this thing up, though, about them being compensated based on the work they do, is while they're working on your trip, in reality, they are also in the back of their mind thinking about your next 6 trips. They want, in their mind, they want to do such a great job that you come back to them and repeat business over and over and over. So to get to her point, you know, my guys are not going to put you at this resort over that resort because this one may be a little bit more expensive than that one. They want what is the best for you because they are intending for you to come back to them every year and do a trip for them. So my guys are doing a great job for the repeat business. So I never think like they're trying to lead you astray. They are wanting your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth trip down the road. So they're always working for that. So have confidence in them. I have tremendous confidence in these guys, and might be the best in the business.
Absolutely, I agree.
So.
So thank y'all for joining us for this one, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.